All right, we are back in Deddy's kitchen. Hi, Deddy.
Hi.
Look like you have a new knife.
Yeah, man.
Wow,
Pretty.
pretty. I like the orange.
Nice. And sharp.
We are so happy to be back in Deddy's kitchen again today. Deddy, the people them are in love with you. How do you feel about that?
God bless you.
God is
God's
good.
love.
God's love. God's love. I
God's
agree.
love.
I agree.
All the time.
All the time. All the time. So, Deddy, question. What are we cooking today?
Stew chicken.
Stew
stew
chicken. Brown stew chicken. It's hilarious because today I was speaking to your family on Instagram, and that has been one of the biggest requests for your YouTube. So today we are bringing to you guys brown stew chicken, one of the staples of Jamaica. So let's get right into it because we know you guys don't like those long, hefty videos. Let's go. All right, so
I already have vinegar in this water. So you got to wash your chicken properly with vinegar and lemon.
okay.
If you have it.
So you heard Deddy. Wash your chicken and wash it good. Put some vinegar in there. Deddy, can you stop playing with the people in chicken?
My chicken.
You know, you gotta wash it with some vinegar and then wash it with some lemon. And just make sure that your chicken is, you just want to start off on a clean slate, right? I know there's a lot of people who are like, no, you don't need to. And you know, but we're black people. We gotta wash our food. Like, we just gotta wash our meat. Like, that's just the way that it goes, right? All right, so the chicken is washed and ready to go. We're over on the spice side, Deddy. This is where you wanted to start.
Some spice.
Okay.
This is Cajun spice.
So you are putting some Cajun spice in here. Okay. Wonderful.
Garlic.
Garlic. Even more wonderful.
Spice and herbs.
Spice and herbs, let's see. So this is Irie brand. Spice and herbs seasoning, okay.
I think a ginger powder.
A little ginger powder.
Not too much. It's very strong.
Not too much because it's very strong. I feel like I always repeat you, Deddy.
That's all right.
And everyone's like, oh, let him talk. I'm like, this is how I talk with my dad, okay? Onion powder. Okay.
Allspice.
Allspice.
It's finished.
That's all you're gonna use because that's all you have.
That's all right. Seasoning salt.
Seasoning salt.
Not too much.
Not too much, you guys. Low on the cholesterol.
Black pepper.
Black pepper. Spice up the thing. And your guys' favorite, flavor rice. So someone said something really cool in the comment section the other day, and they said you guys should really do a giveaway for flavor rice because so many of you guys cannot find it in your state or your country, and that has led us to believe that that is an awesome idea. No, Deddy?
Yes.
Yes, so we're gonna work out how we are gonna do this giveaway. What is your guys' favorite type of giveaway? Write it down in the comments. Yes, that's my hand cameo. Write it down in the comments so that we can figure out how to do this giveaway for you. Because yes, 100% we want to start sending some of these out to you guys, okay? Or maybe we need to get Flavor Rice as a sponsor on this bad boy. I need to be sending out emails. That's the real tea, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So all of your spices are in here, Deddy.
Yeah.
All right, and then
Some
Sister Maggie, you can't leave out
chicken.
Sister Maggie.
come right over here
Okay, I'm following.
and mix your spices up.
Mix your spices up. Another thing that we heard in the comments, The lack of Deddy using gloves. Well, Deddy is cooking for his family, and Deddy knows how to wash his hands very well, I promise, okay? And because he's not handling your outdoor food, I don't think you need to tell him to put gloves on, right?
Right.
Exactly, exactly. We're not gonna start wearing gloves. Daddy's cooking for his family, not for anybody else, okay? And he washes his hands. So don't worry, don't be too stressed. We love you guys though.
These hands are clean, and this heart is clean.
Okay,
Pure
the hands
love.
clean, but the heart cleaner.
Pure love.
Pure love, always. All right, so back to the stew chicken, the brown stew chicken. All right, so what do we have here,
I
Deddy?
had my time.
So here's your clean, washed, and cut chicken. He's added his thyme to the bowl.
Chopped garlic.
Chopped garlic is also being added right now.
There's some fresh ginger.
Fresh ginger is being chopped right now.
That ginger smells so good.
Yes.
Onions.
Yep. You guys already know about those onions. You know how I feel about those onions. If it's not in the pot, then the food's not hot. In there with the onions.
Green and scallions.
Scallion or green onion, depending on how you want to call it. Bam!
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Interesting. Into your brown stew, Daddy.
Yeah.
Does it help like spring of water?
Yeah. Tomatoes have water.
But you just like your tomatoes in there.
Have lots of flavor too.
Yeah.
That's where the ketchup comes from.
True. That makes sense. Because I was kind of like, ketchup. I mean, tomatoes. But if you know that ketchup goes into a lot of these meals, then why wouldn't you put tomatoes also? Makes sense. You just schooled me, Daddy. Peppers, sweet peppers. Daddy obviously prefers red and yellow for this one.
Yeah.
Your stuff should look colorful and pretty, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll mix it up. Sister Maggie.
Sister Maggie?
Sister Maggie.
Okay, perfect. Sister Maggie.
Sister Maggie smells so good.
Sister Maggie is she's one of one, okay? She's one of those ones where you can't compare it to anything else, right? Smells good.
Okay, now I had my seasoning.
Okay, so now the seasoning gets added. I'll hold your bowl for you.
The bowl is dancing.
You guys seeing that? I've never seen someone's food that looks good when it's raw.
You want something to eat?
No, I do not want some. Not until it's cooked, that is.
Okay. Bam! Bam! Bam!
Daddy, you're funny. Like what? What is even happening? Hilarious.
That's good.
All right. Look at how that looks, guys. It looks flipping amazing. All right, so now for the real deal. Okay, so we're putting some oil inside the pot, you know, the traditional pot, you guys. All right, so Deddy, what oil was that?
This is corn oil.
Corn oil. Okay, so we're using corn oil today. How come you didn't use the grapeseed oil? Just switched it up today? Okay, that's all. All right, so what's the heat on? High?
It's on high and you can hot.
You gotta make it hot.
Yeah.
Very hot.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we're just gonna wait until this gets hot. Pull that bad boy over.
Take off all the seasoning off it, all the veg, the onions and the peppers, garlic.
Okay.
And you're gonna brown it.
Okay. So even though it's all wrapped up with all of the onions and all that good stuff, what you'll do is you'll just pull off the onions and extras because it'll burn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're gonna put it in the pot so that it can kind of brown.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's it. The rice part.
Woo! Woo! Oh God! On my lip! That's not funny, Deddy.
Flavor on your lip.
Oh my God. You guys, I don't know if I get paid enough for this. You're gonna have to share these videos more. All right, so in goes the chicken. So like Deddy said, remember, just scrape off, like look at how he's doing it right now. He's basically scraping off just the big chunks of like onions and peppers, just so that they don't burn in the pot, because you're gonna use them still, right? Obviously. Okay, remember we're cooking brown stew chicken, guys, so we gotta brown the chicken first before you stew it, correct?
Yes.
All right. Did you cook it all the way through, Deddy, or?
Yeah.
So
Just give it color, brown, both sides.
okay.
When it's finished, you add everything to it.
Oh.
With a little water, let it cook.
Okay. Well, that's why we're here to show y'all how it's done, right? So look at these babies browning. I'm so ready for dinner already. All right, let's flip some of these bad boys over. Okay, browning. We find a little browning in the pot. Yeah. Browning, baby. Look at it. Guys, if you could smell it. Only if you could smell it. Okay, and so when you put the browned, okay, so like you said before, it's not cooking all the way through, right, Deddy? So you're just browning them on the outside. So you just take them, you kind of just put them in there, right? Put them aside. Okay, and then you just put them in another bowl, then you take the other ones, do the same thing over and over again until all of them are brown, guys.
You pour it back in the pot, everything, with a little water.
Well, we're gonna show them that part. So, cover it up if you got a cover so you're not burnt like me. All right, this looks so delicious. I want to eat it like that, but I know that it's raw still. Okay, so what are we doing right now, Deddy, before you do it?
Everything in the pot.
We throwing everything into the pot. Ooh. So all the chicken that you browned on both sides, and then all the seasoning that was in it originally that you picked off, now thrown back into the pot.
Right?
Man, you so cool. The smell. Wow. All right, you guys, you see that? You see that? You seen that here? So Daddy, you're getting some hot boiling water, and what, you're just gonna take the, okay, you guys already know what it is. Watch and learn. Yes. So obviously it needed more water to cook. Because it's a stew, guys, so it has to cook down now, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta make sure that there's enough liquid in your pot. The veggie spring waters, but not enough, right? And the chicken springs water, no?
No.
Oh, the chicken doesn't. Not really. Not the type of water you need, right?
No.
Everything
This
I
is
say,
good.
you're just like, nope.
No.
Oh, you guys, guess what?
Ketchup.
Ketchup has come out to play. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say this in the videos, but every single time that he has ever added ketchup to any of the meals, I'm always so shook. But it is such a staple. And it's funny because I feel like we never have enough ketchup left in our buckle. It's always a every time.
No,
But ketchup is
water, yes.
ketchup is 150% a staple in many of the meals, even the oxtail. Like, I was shook, but yes, this is a big part of stew and many of the cooked down meals that, you know, Jamaicans make.
Not wasting nothing.
Not wasting nothing. So he just put some of that water inside there to just rinse out the little bit of ketchup that was left and poured it inside here. All right. And then we're gonna add some Mogan David. And you know Jamaicans and their kosher wine, their Jewish wine, that's their favorite. That's the only type of wine they drink. And as you can see, he wasn't shy with pouring some of that in there.
Nope.
And you don't gotta be shy either, okay? Obviously, if you're someone who doesn't drink alcohol, you don't need to put the wine inside, but I mean, it's just a little bit of wine. Like,
This one gives your chicken and lots of flavor. And beef.
volume. Guys, in the background, sometimes I'm like putting my finger up to my dad to remind him to speak louder, and he will be looking at my finger, not knowing what I'm talking about. So I'm in the back saying, volume.
Finger don't talk.
Daddy, if I go like this in the background, I just mean talk a little louder and other people can't hear you. I'm gonna want them cuss me again. All right. So what's the pot on right now, Daddy?
Let's turn it up to high.
Okay, so turned it back up to high because now that the water and everything's in there, it's gonna slow the cooking of everything, right? All right, so you gotta turn that pot back up to high because now it's time to get your stew on.
Cover. And let him do his thing.
You guys, I'm sneaking in the pot because it smells so good. I just gotta see what it looks like in here. Wow. That Daddy in the background telling me to stir it. I didn't even know he knew I was sneaking in here. Stir it? Okay. Here goes nothing. You guys keep on asking, when are we gonna see Sasha cooking? When are we gonna see Sasha cooking? Oh, you see me stirring, stirring up the pot. You know, trying not to cause any trouble in the pot. You know, not trying to break anything up. You know, it smells so good. Ooh. You guys, oh wow. Just so good. You hear that bubble? You hear that, guys? This is some ASMR. Who wants an ASMR channel or some ASMR videos for Daddy's Kitchen? Because I'm telling you, for all you people who really like that stuff, I can see how we could be your new favorite channel. Listen to this. Come on, put some ASMR on our resume, okay? Beautiful. Let me cover up Daddy pots, please, before you get mad at me. I'm just on Daddy's back. I'm like, how much longer do you think for the chicken?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Overall, how long? From the moment you put it in the pot, what do you think this meal takes, Daddy, usually? Yeah.
25 minutes.
25 minutes? Okay, so a half an hour meal for the most part. Okay. Smells so flipping good. Like, wow. Okay, all right. We'll give it its time. I'll stop rushing you.
You can't rush me. You can't rush me.
Me can't rush you.
You can't rush me.
All right, so we have our final check. Is this our final check?
Yes. This
Okay.
is right.
I'm out here rushing. Wow. You guys. You guys. You guys. Brown stew chicken. You see it brown in there? You see the stew in there? Look at the gravy. Look at that. It's just amazing. And I'm telling you, it tastes even more amazing. Ooh, I can't wait to get this plated. Daddy, you put your foot into it. Again, I'm not even taste it. Look at your foot. Oh, I'm so excited to try it. Brown stew chicken, y'all.
Peace and love always.